call the meeting to order. This is the Board of Selectmen's meeting for Tuesday, April 21st, 2020, 4:30 p.m. I'm just going to read this statement before we start. Due to the increasing concerns surrounding the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic, this meeting will remain closed to the public. There are no scheduled public hearings and there will be no public comment period. Live video and audio of the meeting will be aired on Comcast Local Channel 6, 9, or 98. A live feed and recording of the meeting will also be posted on the EBCAM website, www.ebcam.org. If everybody would join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. There's a flag right there behind Mr. Noble. I don't know about standing up on this thing, but pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks, everybody. Isn't awkward at all. All right, Mr. Clerk, would you go through the agenda for us, please?
Let's see, we have an appointment scheduled for the annual meeting with the town administrator on moderator. Morrissey, treasurer, collective, discuss the impact and interest. Action items and couple licenses, administrator report,
Are you calling in from the Poseidon?
I think it sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher.
Yeah, that's even better. Well, I'm going to assume that you went through the agenda items. Couldn't really tell, but all right, we're going to skip over open forum. Obviously, we'll go right to our appointments. We're going to discuss the schedule for the annual town meeting with the town administrator and the town moderator. So, Mr. Noble?
Very good. At the moment, I'm asking the board to simply state that we are not going to meet on May 11th. The date that we're aiming for is June 15th, but I'm sort of waiting to find out how much longer or where the governor is going to come down on the advisory to stay at home. So the posting requirement is 14 days plus the date of the meeting plus the day of the posting. So we have time yet before we have to set the date firm. But the only thing I can tell you at this moment is I believe that May 11th is doable.
Brian, can you mute everybody's mics?
Yep. Carol, I muted you. Hold on. Okay, let's see here, Carol. Why can't we unmute you? There we go. Carol, you're alive.
Never mute. No, you never mute the chair.
David is unmuted, and I need to unmute Bill.
So people can unmute themselves, right?
Yes, they can.
Okay. So when you're ready to talk, just hit unmute. So.
And on the meeting somewhere is our town moderator, who I probably just muted. So,
This is going to get easier, I promise.
I don't know how we can. Okay. Mr. Luna, you need to actually unmute. I think that's Bill trying to talk, but he sounds terrible.
So he just said to me,
no, that's not that.
They come run out with
Bill is talking through my cell phone. He's not coming through the GoToMeeting at all.
Okay.
Right. This is Bob Looney. I'm not muted right now.
Ah, there you go. Okay, I think we got it now.
So I ordered one now. Oh, my God, I couldn't believe it.
What's happening? So, and you're recommending we postpone but not pick a new date?
Correct.
And we, our town moderator and our town clerk to also weigh in on this and let us know what they think. So, Mr. Looney, do you, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. The warrant hasn't been published yet, final warrant, right?
Correct.
Yes, the warrant,
So
yes,
if
the warrant is ready.
If the final warrant hasn't been published, the selectmen have the right to postpone the meeting, and it's the right thing to do. If it had been finalized, then I would have to notify in writing. But if it hasn't been finalized yet, then the selectmen can postpone the meeting.
Okay,
I think they should, because obviously no one's going to show up on May 11th.
Ooh.
Nobody may show up in June, but at least we give them the opportunity.
Okay. And Susan, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I am in total agreement that it should definitely be postponed.
Okay. Dave, you want to add anything?
Yeah, I'm all set. No, I'll be there on May 11th though, because I can.
Good luck
Well,
to you.
you know, if we don't need a quorum, we'll be all set.
Yeah, what the heck? Be the best conversation I'd have all night.
And Bill, he's on your cell phone?
Yeah, he's in agreement to go ahead and just cancel it for now and reschedule later.
Okay, so we have a very specific motion. Is Bill, are you able to read that and make that motion?
Yeah, I make a motion to
I don't think we need the end of that motion. I think we just need to cancel at this point. Yeah.
You gotta postpone, not cancel.
Okay, I can't hear him. Did he make a motion?
Yes.
Okay,
He
and
made
is
the
there a second?
motion to second.
Any further
Can anyone hear
discussion?
Bill?
No.
You need Sally Brown.
Jamie, I don't want to have to speak. I don't want to have to speak for Bill, so we got to get around this. I'm not speaking for him anymore.
Yeah, so did he not call into the number? Do you want me to,
Yeah.
what can we do to help him?
Call back, try to call into the meeting.
He needs to try to call in.
He's gonna try to call into the meeting again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Give
I
him a
see that he
minute.
left. Okay,
You guys
I feel
are
like we
doing a
should have
great
like
job.
music.
I've
we
been
should
on
have
a
music
couple of
now.
these guys. You guys are doing a great job. This is not easy, so you're doing a great job. I've been on a couple of these in different towns now.
Thank you, Jamie.
We're the best, right, Jamie?
Of course, number one, always. Don't tell anybody else.
Thank you. You can tell,
I'm sure
you can tell she's a
Michael's, this
lawyer.
was the one that was at the top of my list, but there you go.
Bill, have you made it?
Yeah, here I am.
That's
Oh, great.
Yay!
So Bill,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Bill,
Could you make your motion again, Bill?
Yes, I make a
Make that
motion.
motion
that
again,
Board of Sele-
please.
Make a motion that we cancel the town meeting scheduled for May 11th.
No.
Reschedule at a
Has
later
to be
date.
postponed.
Postpone.
We
Postpone.
postponed. All right. Make a motion to postpone the May 11th town meeting date to be determined at a later time.
Second.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Great. Any opposed? All right, we are all set with that motion, so to be determined, but not May 11th.
Be determined.
All right.
right.
Next up is with Melissa Morrissey, treasurer collector, to discuss the date for taxes, penalty, and interest. Melissa, you have the floor.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I have to talk through my phone, not my computer, because my computer doesn't work. So again, just bringing back to the board the option we were given, we had a few options. One was to change the due date for the May 1st tax bill. I didn't recommend that. The banks are going to be paying them. We're starting to get files from the bank, so I think we should, continue to do that. But to take into consideration for our residents, for those who aren't able to meet those payments, we do have, you do have the option to vote in an act to waive the interest and other penalties for late payments on excise taxes, sediments, and you'll see all the wording in your motion if you choose to do it, to any date, any bill that has a due date of March 10th or later, so from the time the governor decreed the emergency, as long as the bill is paid by June 29th, we have the ability to waive interest and penalties on those bills. So, as of June 30th, then it just goes back to normal course of business. But it would give, that taxpayer who is able to meet obligation on tax date a little leeway.
Great, thank you.
Right.
Discussion? Dave, do you want to talk about this? Bill?
No, I think
So
that's
nothing.
all we need to move.
You both talked at the
So
same
nothing
time.
is. Bill, I'm on the floor. Be quiet.
All right.
Nothing has changed. What we were waiting for, we moved this meeting to tonight just to see if anything had changed through the state between last week and this week, and I haven't seen anything, so I believe the state hasn't done anything further, Melissa?
No, correct.
No. Okay. All right, Bill, your turn.
All right. All right.
Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, I think, I think we just need to move ahead with it. I mean, any sort of break we can give people through this crisis, we just need to do it. So, yeah, I'm in agreement with it.
Okay. Brian, anything you want to add to this?
No, I think this is a prudent course of action. Postponing the penalty and interest date rather than the due date affords the same protection, doesn't mess up our exemption or our abatement request process, and also didn't really allow mortgage companies and banks to sit on somebody's escrow payment.
Right, I agree. I think this is the right way to handle it. Thank you, Melissa, for the work you put into this. Bill, do you have that motion?
Yep. I make a motion that the Board of Selectmen, in accordance with Section 11 of MGL Chapter 53 of the Acts of 2020, waive interest and other penalties for late payment of any excise tax, betterment assessment, or appropriate therefore, water rate or annual sewer use or of other charges added to a tax for any payments with a due date on or after March 10th, 2020, where payment is made after its respective due date, but before June 30th, 2020.
Second?
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye.
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 Great. Any opposed? All right, we're all set. Thank you again, Melissa, for helping us out with that.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Clerk, we have a couple action items.
Yeah, make a motion to approve the minutes of the April 13th, 2020, 4:30 PM Board of Selectmen's meeting.
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Make a motion to approve the renewal of the following April license. Junk dealer's license. Michael H. Jewelers, 225 Bedford Street. Hours Tuesday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Michael Hamul, manager.
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
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 And that
Very
is
good.
it for action items.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Mr. Noble, you have a town administrator's report? Full
It's
of
the
good cheer, no
usual.
doubt.
I think I reported to the board earlier that we received a $70,000 IT grant. So that money came into the accounts today. So that's a win. And other than that, we continue to do the business of the town.
Thank you. Rebecca, announcements?
Nothing to report today.
Board, just anything?
No,
No, no,
Bill?
no, nothing now. No.
Okay. I just wanted to, publicly thank Sue Malloy. She's been doing a great job. She actually emailed me on Friday to give me her cell phone number in case anything came up over the weekend, and Bob Philbrooks as well. And I just appreciate that. They're in a difficult position, and I appreciate the open lines of communication that they're establishing and making sure we know and sharing what they can with us. So I just wanted to say I appreciate that.
Mhm.
And I think that's it for our agenda. We need to move into executive session. Mr. Clerk?
Make a motion to go into executive session. We will not be returning to open meeting after that.
second.
All in favor, and remember, you got to say your name.
Aye.
David Sheedy, aye. All right,
Aye,
I'll
Carol
follow him,
Julius.
David Sheedy, aye.
And I'm Carol Julius. All right. We are adjourned and ready for executive session.